Why were quartz crystals so attractive to Nikola Tesla? In the past, it was believed to be eternal ice sent by the heavenly gods, but why are they so special and why did Nikola Tesla love them so much? He did many tests and experiments using crystals, as they were a huge inspiration to him. Even today, the quartz crystals' power have scientists almost baffled. There's something special for sure. So stay with me because I'm going to explain to you what quartz crystals are capable of and how you can utilize them to their maximum potential. Nikola Tesla was a true visionary whose ideas and inventions continue to inspire scientists and engineers around the world. Among his many groundbreaking discoveries, one of the most intriguing was his work with crystal quartz. Tesla believed that these crystals held the key to unlocking a new era of energy production, one that could revolutionize the way we power our homes, businesses, and cities. His insights into the properties of crystal quartz were far ahead of their time, and today, as we explore new ways to harness sustainable energy sources, Tesla's legacy is more relevant than ever. Tesla was a master of energy, frequency, and vibration. He understood that everything is energy and that we can create anything we desire by harnessing this energy. He knew we needed to match the frequency to attract something into our lives. Tesla loved quartz crystals and did hundreds of experiments using crystals, focusing on their energy. Tesla studied this resonance and oscillation and connected how these vibrations can be used as medicine to treat the human body. His remarkable statement, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Tesla wanted to create a way to supply power without stringing wires. He almost accomplished his goal when his experiment led him to create the Tesla coil. It was the first system that could wirelessly transmit electricity. From 1891 to 1898, he experimented with the transmission of electrical energy using a radio frequency resonant transformer of the Tesla coil, which produces high voltage, high frequency altering currents. With that, he was able to transfer power over short distances without connecting wires. In 1901, Tesla began his work on a large high-voltage wireless energy transmission station called the Wardenclyffe Tower. Small-scale wireless power transfer as a prototype transmitter for a world wireless system that was to broadcast both information and power worldwide was demonstrated to investors. Still, they pulled out, and the facility was never completed. Tesla stated that his ideas were proven. The underlying nature of these concepts and the possible connection to the perplexing features of quartz crystals are encapsulated by the terms energy, frequency, and vibration. Quartz and crystals vibrate at incredible frequencies with a pulse rate of around 786,000 per millisecond, making them the most vibrating objects on the planet.
As you can see, the thinner cut here, the thicker cut here. The thinner the crystal cut, the higher the frequency of oscillation.
Our thoughts have a frequency. Our thoughts create our emotions and feelings which have a frequency. The frequency of our emotions is projected into the energy field, our body, and then reflected to us and processed through the energy centers known as chakras. These frequencies also have a color. Each chakra has a specific frequency and color related to specific emotional, spiritual, and physical issues. Crystals have specific frequencies depending on their color, crystalline structure, mineral content, and where they have formed. When a crystal frequency resonates with the frequency of the chakra, it can assist in harmonizing and rebalancing the emotional, spiritual, and physical issues related to that chakra. When the frequency of our energy field and chakras are balanced, it brings balance to our emotions and thoughts, which brings greater clarity and connection with the self, enhancing our health and sense of happiness and well-being. Using crystals consciously can assist in harmonizing and balancing harnessing the frequency in your energy field. They can be used as tools to support and heal your emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being.
We're constantly emitting energies, signals, and frequencies through our thoughts. Whether you're aware of them or not, it doesn't matter. You're still emitting those energies. So a clear quartz can intensify and stabilize the frequencies that you're emitting.
Nikola Tesla stated, "In a crystal, we have clear evidence of the existence of a formative life principle, and though we cannot understand the life of a crystal, it is nonetheless a living being." For thousands of years, ancient civilizations have utilized the power of crystals to release mental, physical, and spiritual blockages, thus facilitating the free flow throughout the body. On a cellular level, our bodies and quartz crystals are both made up of mineral silicon dioxide. Because of this, we are naturally receptive to the vibrations of crystals as they transmit, reflect, store light, and receive energy. Ancient Egyptians were believed to have employed quartz crystals to pursue free energy technologies. So, how did the ancient Egyptians manage to build the Great Pyramids without even having the wheel? If obsidian solar cells were laid out in a path and a copper-bottomed sled was given the same positive charge as the surface layer of the obsidian, because as charges repel, the sled could hover millimeters above the path while carrying a considerable but not extreme load. Because obsidian solar cells are not sealed against the elements, they won't work when wet, and even high humidity will reduce their output. But when sand is wet and compressed, it will supply a small amount of current due to the piezoelectric effect. This is caused by crystals being placed under mechanical strain, and sand is mainly composed of quartz crystals. This effect could have been used to provide power for electroluminescent light at night for the pharaohs and temples of the Old Kingdom of Egypt.
Now, the piezoelectric effect is defined as the property of a crystal by which mechanical stress produces electric charges, and conversely, electric charges produce mechanical stresses.
It is believed that much of what we currently don't understand about the Great Pyramids and why they are regular giant mounds of carefully arranged stones with steep sides and very little internal structure. Their purpose was to provide energy storage for the lights of Egyptian temples. Most of the pyramid stones were there to provide height, but the top portion would be used to power the lights of temples throughout the rainy season. Throughout the night, stones would be taken from the pyramid and allowed to slide down a series of slopes and impact with wet sand to provide power for temple lighting. During the dry season, the stones would be replaced when the solar panels would be most efficient. It would work in a way similar to modern energy storage designs that use concrete blocks instead of stone. As larger and more elaborately lit temples were built, larger pyramids were required to power them, culminating in the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is 139 meters tall and weighs 5.5 million tons. Today, Arkansas is known as the natural state, but many people are unaware that parts of the state are known for their natural abundance of quartz crystals. Geologists say that Arkansas and Brazil have the best quality quartz on Earth, and today rock hounds, families, and tourists from all over the world head for the hot springs and Mount Ida area to go prospecting in the abundant quartz crystal deposits of the Ouachita Mountains in hopes of finding these unique, clear, prismatic stones. The mines consist of pits and exposed hillsides where geology experts with backhoes and bulldozers have mined the soil and clay in search of the quartz veins that run through these ancient mountains. Whether you're a beginning digger or an experienced rock hound, you will find a spot at the various mines well suited for you. At some crystal mines, there are areas where quartz crystals are lying on the ground, and often the only equipment needed is a screwdriver or a small garden tool to loosen the dirt and a bucket to hold these Arkansas crystals. Although most crystal mines allow people to dig for quartz crystals year-round, the best time of the year to mine is during the spring and fall when temperatures are cool. Quartz crystals are known for their remarkable vibrational properties. They are not limited to their esoteric phenomena, but are found in numerous everyday devices, contributing to these seamless functions of modern technologies. Quartz made up of silica and oxygen, is one of the most common minerals on Earth. Billions of people use quartz every day, but few realize it because the tiny crystals they use are hidden in their watches and clocks. But what do the clear or whitish crystal rocks found all over the world have to do with keeping time? Some materials, such as certain ceramics and quartz crystals, can produce electricity when placed under mechanical stress and vice versa. The ability to convert voltage to and from mechanical stress is called piezoelectricity. Energy harvested by a piezoelectric material can be used directly to operate sensors and actuators and stored in batteries for later purposes. Piezoelectric materials can transform mechanical strain and vibration energy into electrical energy. This property allows renewable and sustainable energy to be implemented through power harvesting and self-sustained smart sensing in buildings. A tiny piece of quartz inside a watch is shaped like a miniature tuning fork. When an electric current is passed into the quartz tuning fork, it vibrates at a high frequency, more than 32,000 times per second, and loses hardly any energy when it vibrates.
If I flick this crystal, it will sing like a tuning fork, except that you won't be able to hear it because the frequency is too high for our ears. But because it's piezoelectric, it doesn't just produce this inaudible sound, it also produces a detectable oscillating voltage.
Different formulas are used to translate the crystal vibration into the movements of the watch second, minute, and hour hands. Quartz is also used in radios, microprocessors, and other technological and industrial applications. While it's interesting to think that the quartz you find beautifying a landscape lawn is also in your wristwatch, most of it in electronics is synthetic. Specific quartzes can be created with specific frequencies for specific functions. These examples illustrate the indispensability of quartz crystals in our technologically driven world. When placed directly on your body, the same crystals have a powerful vibratory effect that surges from the crystal to you. According to the law of physics, thoughts direct energy and energy follows thought. Each of our crystal energy pieces serves as a tool to help the thoughts of our consciousness connect with our body. One way to benefit from the transformative power of crystals is to drink water from slim crystal bottles. Each of the slim crystal bottles contains 9 types of natural crystals inside them. Experts claim that they can provide fantastic health benefits to the human body, like supporting healthy weight loss, maintaining healthy digestion and high energy levels, and can support your health and long-term youthfulness, amongst many benefits. The unique combination of crystals is so powerful that it has been used for decades by crystal healing experts in order to help thousands of men and women change their lives for the better. So, if you're interested in these benefits, please check out the link in the description. Crystals are not alive in the same way other organisms are, but they share magnetic properties with life forms and life principles. The fact their atomic structure is so beautifully reminiscent of sacred geometry found in temples around the world invites us to consider the divine organization and interconnection of all things. It indicates that it is not wrong to associate these beautiful objects with spiritual growth and human evolution. A university professor, Mark Cummings, made a captivating breakthrough in the study of quartz crystals, revealing their remarkable energy amplification capabilities. Through an intriguing experiment, Cummings discovered that by wrapping wire around a quartz crystal and channeling energy into it, the crystal yielded a surprising outcome. Astonishingly, the crystal emitted 30% more energy than was originally introduced, pointing towards the existence of untapped energy reservoirs waiting to be harnessed. Cummings' findings provide a tantalizing glimpse into the extraordinary properties of quartz crystals and their potential for energy amplification. The experiment demonstrated that a simple setup involving a copper wire and a quartz crystal can unlock additional energy beyond what is initially supplied.
So what the scientists discovered that by using a little small thing like this, a clear quartz, as soon as they use it in one radio station, the signals, they go like this. Perfectly sinus waves, smoothly, precise, and accurate.
Tesla envisioned a future where quartz crystals could be used to power everything from homes to vehicles, revolutionizing the way we think about energy. Although his vision has yet to be fully realized, research into piezoelectric materials continues today, and Tesla's prediction may one day come true. Tesla believed that these crystals had the potential to revolutionize the way we generate electricity, as they could produce a steady stream of energy without any moving parts or combustion. While this idea was ahead of its time, recent technological advancements have brought us closer to realizing Tesla's vision. Today, scientists are exploring the use of quartz crystals in everything from solar cells to batteries, and there is growing interest in their potential as a sustainable energy source for the future. That's it for today's video. Feel free to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.